You ready?
Yes, I was doing my dance.
I don't know why I find that music so damn jazzy. I do not understand why I find it so
Oh,
jazzy.
hold on. There's children in my background. I forgot. Okay, there we go.
That's all right.
Children go.
Okay. All right.
Hey, y'all.
Hey guys, we're back. Welcome to episode Look Below. Bam. We're done with that. We took a week or 2 weeks off. 1 week I was out of town, and then the next week we had things to do. We was tired. So
Yeah.
we are back. Before I get into heavy with the new music, because there's a ton of shit to talk about.
Right.
Rest in peace to Johnny Nash. Rest in peace to Eddie Van Halen, because we were off when they passed,
Yeah, when they
unfortunately.
passed away.
Congratulations to Nicki Minaj and her baby boy, because that happened while we were gone as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's all I have for me.
Yeah,
Um
that's all I can recall.
Remember, yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I can remember. So let's get into the new music. Will you be doing Eric Bellinger first, man? What would you be doing today, first, man?
Well, I listened took some time to listen to some things today. And the first thing because me and my sister always ride around and I would always hear this song. It's on
Mm.
one of my playlists.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, you have Spotify, but on Tidal, what they do is they put similar to Spotify, they put together a
To a
mix for you.
certain artist.
Yeah, like they put together like a mix, and
Mm-hmm.
then for me sometimes it'll be like Afro beat and soca music, and then it'll be something else. But what's her name? What's the girl's name? Kiana Lede.
Yes, my friend. Yes.
Now, now the album is called Kiki, and this says this was like the deluxe version.
Yes. So it came out
With
while we were on
20
break.
tracks.
No, 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 no. So the original. So you know how I was talking shit about Bryson Tiller and
Right, how he put
Dave
it back
East,
out.
because Dave East put out a deluxe album, and so basically Kiana Lede, she put out the album again because it's already been out. It came out like August,
Yeah,
August-ish,
that's what I
maybe
thought.
July, August. Yeah, yeah. So, but she did add some more tracks on there.
Yeah, because I went and
So
it
I
was like
listened to it
volume
too.
one and volume two, and like volume one was like 5 songs, and then volume two was like
Mm-hmm.
17 songs, and I was like, what?
Yeah. These they be
But
out here thinking they're slick. Y'all are not slick. We know it's the same
yeah,
damn.
I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
So I listened to the whole thing, like, because of
Okay.
course I've listened to certain tracks and I've heard certain tracks, but I listened to the whole thing, and it's pretty good. Like I put the standout ones for me, a Ladylike, Chocolate, of course, because Ari Lennox is on that. Must Be Mine and Amazing. Then
Mm-hmm.
of course Forfeit is the one that I hear all the time.
Yeah.
Uh, Canceled, Moving, Second Chances, and it was one called Labels, and it had the Juicy sample in it. Um, so that one was good. So I listened
Mm.
to her whole album. I listened to a couple of other albums,
Okay.
but there were only tracks on them that I like the whole project. Like first, okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm a huge Major Lazer fan. Always
Okay.
have been.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Their new album is called Music is the Weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It's all over the damn place and it's not good. Um, as a
We
fan,
agree.
I can say that it's all over the place and it's not good.
Yeah, we
They
agree.
they they had a song with Khalid,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like a waste of his voice. Like, I feel like if you're gonna cause like you see, you know how we like his voice. Like,
Yes.
but it was like a true waste of his voice. It was like y'all put some music down and told him to sing a little bit, and I was like,
Even
y'all
that
could have
song
kept
they
that.
did with Alicia Cara, I didn't like that song
Yeah,
either,
I
and
didn't
I
like that
like
one
her.
either. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but they had one that I did like Tiny, which was by Beam and Shinsia.
Mm-hmm.
And then The Sun Comes Up with Busy Signal and Joe Boy. Those were the only two that I enjoyed. Of course, they did a song with French Montana, No Ma'am. No. I also listened to a British MC by the name of Shay Lingo.
Okay.
It was a couple of songs on there I did like.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of it, I'm starting to notice that sometimes when the rapping ain't good and the music is good, you'll let it slide. So
we are not giving out no passes.
No, we not. So this one, he had a song on there called "The South," and it was basically like the hook was like, "I'm coming from the South," and I was like, before he started rapping, I was like, "Oh, he's from the South," and then he started rapping, and I was like, "Oh, South London," like it was like,
right, like my bad.
And then he had another song called "The Black Ones," and it was basically like, "I'm gonna get the black ones," and I immediately, as soon as he said it, I was like, he talking about the Air Force Ones? Like, that was the first thing that I thought. I don't know what he was talking about, but that's what I thought about. But that song was good. It was him and some guy named Getz. Like, and it's like ghetto with an S with no O. So then I listened to the Amanda tape. That was good from start to finish.
Yes, that was really good. I listened to that too. Yes.
That was good. And they have a song called STCU, which is short for Shoot the Club Up. That was an interesting tune. And then I listened to one last album, was Adrian Young and Ali Shaheed Muhammad, and they did Jazz is Dead Volume 4. And if you are a traditional jazz fan, you will enjoy it. It was really good. I enjoyed that.
Okay. I missed that. Like, that was complete. All the rest of the ones that you were talking about were on my radio. I totally missed that. That was awesome.
What, and you know what they do on Tidal is that they list every new album that came out like on Friday. And so what I do is I scroll all the way to the bottom, because I sometimes feel like artists who used to be popular, who are not as popular, all of their stuff will be listed at the bottom. So I always go looking. That was how I found the Nightmares on Wax. I just kept going and it was down at the bottom. So that's how I usually find like stuff like that, because it's way at the bottom, but I'm looking for it, versus just kind of all of the really popular stuff is up at the top of the list.
Okay. Well, since you did the albums, I'll do albums and then we can bust down these singles real quick. Okay. So I listened to Xavier Omar's "If You Feel" album, and it gave me all the feels. Yeah. It was so fucking good, man. Let me tell you.
It was good.
I'm giving him all of the flowers. What do you want, sir? You can have it.
All the money. He can have all the money. Who?
Let me see what else. Find Me, the bop. I think it's the first or the second song. Find Me. It's like up tempo. It's a bop. So Much More. Hell yes to that song. Want and Need, which has the Dru Hill sample in it.
You said hell yes to that song.
Yes. And then you have Masego with Surf. Why not? Anytime Masego is on a song, we are giving it the yes. Yes.
I mean, Masego could sing the alphabet, and I'd be like, I would be ready for it. I would be.
Why we had the same head bop for it though?
Yes. Come on, alphabet. That's what you gonna say.
Yes. I also listened to Ty Dolla $ign's album, the whole 20 tracks.
First of all, ma'am, who didn't know who Ty Dolla $ign was,
I know who he is now.
My sister is the biggest Ty Dolla $ign fan. Yes. She was like, I started listening at midnight. Like I was in the bed ready. No, ma'am. She was ready.
She clearly was ready. I'm gonna say I am a fan, but I'm not a bigger fan as Nisha, obviously. Right. It had a couple of hit and misses for me, so I liked most of it. Like at least 80% of it, I liked.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. So the name of the album is featuring Dolla Sign, which is hilarious. By Yourself
Yes.
with Jhene. We already went through By Yourself. Let me see. Track 6 with Anderson .Paak, Thundercat, and Kanye. I
Yes.
love that. Why is it named Track 6? It bothers me, but that's what it's called. But I like it. I love
Yeah.
that. Tyrone 2021
Of course.
with Big Sean. That's my
Yes. That was a good one.
Real Life with Roddy Rich and
Yeah.
Mustard. And then Your Turn with Music Soul Child and a whole bunch of other people that I can't, because
Wait.
I didn't write all that shit down. That song right there.
Look, wait a minute.
Why do I have to wait to the end of the album to hear that song? That song should have been pushed way up.
It was
But
wait a minute. The girl on the song, let me tell you something. When
yeah.
Nisha sent me the song, she was like, "You'll like this one."
Yes.
Of course. And it had a girl on it, her name is Tish Hyman.
Yes.
Most people do not remember Tish, but I remember Tish because Tish had the song that People Are Subway Art. She had the song called Subway Art, and it was a video of her riding the subway in New York City, and she was singing, and she sounded so much like it was kind of Lauryn Hill, but the song came out like years ago.
Okay.
And I just didn't know where she was or what happened to her. So to hear her on the Dolla Sign, it warmed my heart. I was super excited to hear her on the song.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. So definitely a vibe. And we always talk about sequencing albums.
Yeah.
Even though I was complaining that the song is all the way at the bottom, it's sequenced out right. Except for, well, let me say this. The last song, the house song, because that's what I'm calling it, the one with Kanye, the last song with Kanye, that was totally it. I like the song, but I was thrown off because you have Your Turn and then you had his house song. It was off to
Yeah.
It just the flow was just choppy at the end. But anyway, I think that's all I have for whole total ass albums that I listened to. No, that's not right. I listened to Brandon. So Brandon had an album called Coming Clean. I know you who is Brandon?
Who is Brandon?
Brandon is a little young boy from Riverside, California.
Okay.
Who, let me tell you, his album was perfect to listen to. Y'all, in case y'all don't know, Tam and I are in Georgia. It rained on Saturday. That was the most perfect album to listen to while it rained. He's young too. So the album is called Coming Clean. He has a song on there called, it's only 7 songs, so it ain't gonna take a long to do it. H.E.R, which is a good song. It was actually his title track. He has a song called Baby and Solo, which are like my top 3 out of the 7 tracks. It is the absolute perfect album to listen to when it's raining.
Okay.
It's a mellow ass album, and his vocals are, if those are his vocals, because sometimes you have studio artists. If those are his vocals, then shit, come on, sir, come on,
okay,
come on up,
I'm gonna have to put him on my list to
he
listen
is,
to.
I hate comparing people, but his voice was, I'm trying to give you an idea. It's good. That's all I'm gonna say. It's good. I don't want to compare him to anybody, but it's a good album, a good voice. And then hold on, let me make sure I didn't have any full ass albums that I listen to, because I think all the rest of these are singles. Yeah, all the rest of these are singles. So you want to get into some singles?
Well, of course, and I would like to start, of course, with Gravity by Eric Bellinger, which is the next single.
The man got a whole album out, basically. He just need to put it out.
Right. Well, I was on his Instagram page the other day, and he's calling it like a visual album because he's done a video for every single song. So the last, and I think Gravity was probably the last one, because on the track listing, the last one is Flotus, and he already released that a few weeks back. So the way that it's the order on the album is we've already seen Floated, so because it comes out Friday, but I done already heard the whole thing. It's all great. I
So
love
you
it.
are in charge of reviewing the album on
Yes,
Monday.
of course. Because and the crazy thing is that I have to say, I was late to the game with Eric Bellinger. And I don't know, somebody I followed on Twitter really put me on because I was like, it was something, and they were like, you need to listen to Cuffing Season. And I was like, what the hell is that? And they were like, it's by Eric Bellinger. Well, who the hell is that?
Yes.
Like that was my, thought process. But now, like, I'm the biggest fan. It's crazy because like I love him. And then the thing is that, like, again, he has written all the songs that y'all love, y'all just don't know.
Exactly.
So, all of y'all out here trying to find out why they've been on the tragedy for months. That's Eric Bellinger. He wrote that hook.
I'm still
So
mad. I'm
I'm
still
still
mad. You
mad
know that,
because
right?
I
I'm
don't know
still mad.
why. I don't know. That was one of my singles. I want to because she's my favorite person. Back to the Streets with Saweetie and Jhene
Yes.
Aiko.
Can we talk
That
about
is a bop.
Pretty Girl rapping? Can we talk about that? Can we talk about Pretty Girls
Yes.
getting together? Come on.
And
I love it. I
what
love
they
it.
gonna stop doing is stop hating on Sweetie. Yeah, that's what y'all gonna stop doing. Y'all gonna stop hating on her.
Please and thank you.
Yes.
Because we are fans. Yes.
Yes.
I am a fan of the song. I'm a fan of them together. Jhene and I was like, this is cheat. That's a cheat code. That's a little bit
Right.
of
Completely and totally.
yes,
And
yes, yes,
and
yes.
and what was even funnier was like the night her single came out. Me and Nisha were laughing at the video that came up of her dancing and her friends filming it, and
Mm-hmm.
Quavo holding the ring light, following her around to make sure her light was right. I was like,
Hey! You everybody need a boyfriend like that. I'm just saying.
I was like, I was, because here's the thing. It's so funny is because I started following her on. I follow her on Twitter, but I don't follow her or him on Instagram. But when I tell you, she got the funniest like IG stories. Like, she's fucking hilarious. So, and just, I like her music, so it
Mm.
helps. So,
Okay. All right. Well, since you gave us two, I'm gonna give you two. My girl, who I stand for damn near every podcast, Alex Isley and Jack Dine. They is back, and they got a song called Mine.
I heard that this weekend, and it is the damn bomb. Me and Nisha was
Come
listening
on.
to it this weekend. Yes.
I'm sending it to all my exes. Anyway.
Ah,
I love when
girl.
Alex Isley gets with Jack Dine. They do no wrong together. I love that little I love them two together. I love them.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. Like, it's
It's
super
so
good.
good.
Super
Yes.
good.
And then what everyone has been ranting and raving about her with Damage. If y'all
Yes.
did not know, that is a whole Herb Albert sample from Janet Jackson's Making Love in Right. Yes. This is the first thing I noticed about the song. I was like, is that Janet? Who is that?
And look,
Yes.
is
So
that
yes,
her?
I like her. So yes, her Damage. I don't think there's anything hers put out that I don't like. So
Right.
I'm biased. But definitely listen to that. And then how many do I have left? One. Because you already did that one. One, two. Oh no, I got some more left. Okay. I'm
Okay.
ready. What else you got?
I don't know how have you heard a lot of Mark E. Bassie's music? He mm, I
You
don't
break
want to
up.
say
You totally. Let's
say
refresh.
what?
Hold on, honey. Hold on.
Okay.
I didn't hear what you said because the podcast broke up. What'd you say?
Oh, okay. Oh, no. Mark E. Basie. Um,
Yes, of course.
yeah. See, like, a lot of people, it's funny because I think some people know him for like poppy music, but I knew him before the poppy stuff happened.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's got a new song out called "Free Like Me." It's Mark E. Basie and Corey Henry are on the song
Yes, I
together.
did hear it because Corey Henry is a white boy. Yes, I heard it.
But they are, I mean, it's super good,
It
very
is.
good song.
It's good.
Then I have another song by Goody Grace called Winter,
Okay.
featuring featuring Burna Boy. And you know, we are used to Burna Boy doing his little singy thingy. Well,
Yeah.
this on this particular song, Burna Boy is actually like rhyming, like so it's different, and it's like no accent. Burna Boy, it's weird. It's kind of weird, but
I
I
don't know
like
him.
it.
Who is he? I don't know him.
Yeah, but I like. I mean, but I like it. But Goody Grace is like a white dude from Winnipeg, so I mean, it's a good song though. It's called Winter. So it's weird hearing Burna Boy on something that's not Afrobeat.
I would think it would be.
Yeah,
And you
it's
said he
weird.
even had an accent. So I'm like, who is I don't know him. Who is he?
Yeah. So if you listen to it, you when you hear him start to like rap, you gonna be like, what? Because I
Right.
was like, but I did like it. It was different.
Okay. I have a oldie but goodie. Omarion did a single with Wale called Mutual. It is it's a little catchy. I think I'm gonna be very honest. Wale kind of made the song
Okay.
because I mean I love me some Omarion, but it just wasn't enough in this time. I feel like we have so much music coming out in fourth
Right,
quarter
right, right.
that it not nine times out of ten it probably would have went under the radar had I not been
Right.
like flipping through.
Look, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean it's okay, but I'm wondering, okay, you doing all this, where's the album? Like come on with the album. We need to talk about it one day, not today, but we need to talk about how there are certain artists that they don't need a single. Just bring the damn album. Like you don't
Yeah.
need to yeah.
Because some
Like I
people
love
will single you
Usher.
to death. They will
Yes,
single you to death.
her. Her. Ma'am. I don't need no single. Bring me the damn album.
Yeah.
It's fine, but I don't I don't need a single ma'am. But yeah, so Omarion and Usher, sorry, Omarion and Wale Mutual. Usher is on my mind because I listened to something by him, but I did not write it down, which means it was not memorable. Um, it wasn't his song. It was a song with Marshmello, but I don't
Oh
have it.
yeah, I saw that and I didn't even try to listen to it.
I listened to it, but I didn't write it down, which means it's not memorable. Van Jess, High and Dry. I love me some Van Jess, and one day we are gonna talk about girl groups. We're gonna talk about Jhene. We're gonna talk about what's some girls, Jazzy Fat Nancy's. We're gonna talk about Van Jess one day. Not today, but soon. Um High and Dry was a good song. I don't have anything bad ever to say about Van Jess. So y'all can go and
Yeah.
listen to that. What else you got?
That was it for me. That was all I had.
Oh, I got like five more. Okay, just
Go
roll with
for
me.
it.
Rico Nasty, our girl, has a
Yes.
song called "Don't Like Me" featuring Gucci Mane. It was good. I was going around the house singing it like,
I mean,
and
I saw that one, but I just didn't listen to it. I saw it
yeah,
on there, but I didn't listen to it.
and I will you Gucci didn't sound like Gucci on the song. I had to go back and be like, that was Gucci. He didn't sound like Gucci, which was not a bad thing. I
He's
just was
been doing that
surprised.
lately, though. He's been doing that lately.
Yeah,
When he don't sound
yeah,
like the Gucci of old at all.
yeah. So I was like, who is this? This clone Gucci. Um, Florida Georgia Line has a song with Nelly called "Little Bit."
Another song with Nelly.
It's called "Little Bit." Don't do it.
Okay.
It ain't. Look, don't waste your time.
Look, all right
Um,
then.
Phora, who I feel like we talked about two podcasts ago, did a song with Kehlani. He did a song with Jhene Aiko first. Now he has a
Uh
song with Kehlani called "Cupid's Career." If his project is coming out, I'm getting the damn project because those two songs alone that I've heard
huh.
have
Okay.
been really good.
Okay.
But the project is not out yet if a project is coming. But I like the pairing of him and these songstresses. It's a good pairing.
Okay.
Um Jeezy has a song with Yo Gotti called Back.
I like that song.
That was a good song. And it was weird. The song was weird, and
You said the song was weird.
the song was super weird. So the album art, which I posted on our IG today, the album art is the presidential ballot, basically, with everybody on there, and then at the bottom it says we're all gonna be killed. And just if you are in the mood to just be a little weirded out, which is spooky season, go forth and be weirded out. If you're in the mood, go listen to that song. I was just like, because it started out catchy, and then the beat changed, and then it changed the third time, and I was like, I'm confused, and yeah, but I listened to it, so there you go.
Look, I'm like this.
Yeah, we're all gonna be killed by Terrell Hines. Last but not least, Other Side by Kamari and featuring Jay Stevens. Jay Stevens is on somebody else's album. Hold on, give me 1 second. And I was like, damn, I need to figure out who Jay Stevens fully is, because they are on someone else's album. Whose album is they? They were on somebody else's album. I just need you to know that. I think it was Xavier Omar's album that Jay Stevens was on. Great ass song. Other Side, great ass song.
Okay.
So Kamari is Khamari for the people that will go for
go look for it. Okay.
Featuring Jay Stevens, and that is all I have for my. No, I have one more song, two more songs. So Dej Loaf. No, we ain't said this name in a long time.
Right.
But Dej Loaf has a song with Gunna called No Ceilings. Now, if you recall, Lil Wayne and A$AP also have a song called No Ceilings that was released like a month ago or so. So I like Gunna. I like Dej Loaf, but this was not a good song for her. Gunna is better on the song than Dej Loaf, and it's her song.
Lord.
Yeah, that's a
you
problem.
never want to see that happen.
But it did. It did. And I was sad in my heart. Sad in my heart. Last but not least, Flip De Niro is back with A Boogie with the hoodie. I'm gonna get it right one day. And the song
why is his name so long?
I have not a clue. I'd be calling him just A Boogie. And the song is called No No No. It's catchy because I think it's Flip De Niro's delivery that makes it so catchy. So that'll be coming out. I predict that will be on the hood radios very soon.
Child, everything is on the hood radios. I haven't listened to a radio in so long, and now since I'm going to work, it's weird to listen to the radio.
Very weird. Like
it's like weird because in the mornings, I know y'all gonna be shocked. I listen to Q100, which is like the white people station, for their morning show because I like their morning show. But they keep playing The Baby. They play a lot of music, though.
Because Tam, guess what? Guess what, Tam? Guess what?
What?
The Baby is pop now.
Yeah,
the Baby is pop now.
It's weird because they play The Baby and they play a lot of The Baby. Like they play like the song he did with that girl that I don't think, what's the girl name? Camila Cabello, that song. They play that one. They play the Rockstar song that is his song.
Yes.
They play, then there's another song he got with some white girl and he be rapping. They play that song. And so I was like, why I keep hearing The Baby voice? Like on this radio station. So
he's pop now.
Yeah, it's like the pandemic made you pop. Like I don't
very.
Yeah.
What else we have? So happy birthday to Sierra. Happy birthday. It's somebody else's birthday. Sierra.
Monica.
It
was Monica's birthday this weekend.
Don't want to mess up Monica's birthday. She a whole going. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Gunica.
Right. So Gunica and Sierra, happy birthday. Today is Toya Johnson's birthday. By the time this come out, it'll be yesterday, but same thing. I think that's it. Ivy Park. Beyonce has released Ivy Park. It is coming back again for the second time.
With new designs that none of us gonna be able to get our hands on. Yeah.
Can't afford it, and it's gonna be sold out in 7 seconds.
Correct.
I wanted to bring up, so longer story short, you know how T.I. was harassing 50 Cent about a versus, right?
Right.
So then somehow, some way, Busta was on Fat Joe's podcast. They was talking about it, and Busta was like, "Yo, you was talking mad shit about people in New York." Now, mind you, T.I. and 50 are friends. T.I. and Busta are friends. Let me get that
Right.
straight. But Busta was like, he was talking mad shit, talking about New York artists, blah blah blah. He was like, "Yo, come through. I'll bust your ass in a verses." Which I
Right.
love me some Busta Rhymes. He was talking that good New York shit.
Yes.
And so unfortunately, that's not what's gonna happen. Unfortunately, the next verses that's gonna be November 19th is gonna be T.I. and Jeezy. I don't think I'm gonna be watching it, but I might watch it just off the strength of the podcast, off the strength with two F's off of the
Let me tell
podcast.
you something. I'm
Yes.
going to watch it and
Mm.
I'm going to be fucking elated because I lived in Atlanta when both of them niggas blew. And it was like a fucking movie around here in the club. When I tell you, it's gonna be like going down motherfucking memory lane for me. So I am definitely gonna watch it because you have to understand something. I always liked T.I. Like I wasn't like a super fan, but I always liked T.I. I never really liked Jeezy, and he grew on me like a fungus to the point where I was like, and then my friends would be like, "You singing Jeezy? I thought you ain't like that nigga," and I'd be like, "I don't know what's happening." Like, so I want to see it because it's really gonna be like reminisce on the love we had, like for me when I see it. So I'm excited about it
Okay.
because I think it's actually I kind of feel like it's really gonna be better than people think it's gonna be.
Okay.
But I mean that's something similar to like when they did Rick Ross
Two
and
Chainz.
2 Chainz. I was hyped and Nisha was like,
But I think
but
for me, it's the energy because T.I.'s energy is laid back. Jeezy's energy is laid back. So I'm kind of hard pressed to be excited because I'm just like, they both got all this laid back ass energy.
but you know, like when Jeezy did the what is it, the TM 103 or the whatever Thug Motivation
Thug
tour,
motivation.
and he did
Yes.
like the whole album that one night. I
Yeah.
wanted to be there so bad just because it, it's just like I feel like sometimes with like our Atlanta artists because it takes me to moments because I've lived here so long. So it's like it bring up like a whole bunch and you just be like, remember such and we was at the club. And it's kind of that type of thing for me.
Uh-huh.
So I think that I'm going to totally enjoy it. I'm probably
Okay.
gonna act the fool. My sister's probably gonna put me out, like that kind of thing. You know.
She can't put you out in the pandemic.
No, she
So
can't.
no, she cannot. So should we be expecting a trap house podcast after this? We should. So after November 19th, the next podcast will be a trap house podcast. I love it.
Yes,
I
it'll be a
love it.
Trap House podcast. And
I'm
I will
excited.
actually be out of town, but I will still do the podcast because I just be at my mama's house. So it's fine. So
Okay, okay, thug motivation. Okay,
yes.
okay.
Come on, Jeezy.
Yes.
Oh
Oh, also, Buster's new album comes out Friday. Extinction level event to the Wrath of God of a God. The Wrath of God will be out
yes.
Friday. So I'm excited
I'm
as fuck.
I'm excited.
Like,
I'm super excited. Like I'm like like
yes, yes,
yes, because it's like
yes.
and it's weird because it's like you hear Busta here and there, but like a whole Busta Rhymes album that is
Yes.
phenomenal.
And the man got a song with ODB. How have you been holding on to this song for so long? He has a song with ODB. When I tell you I cannot wait,
And the thing
I
is
might be
that,
like Nisha. I might be midnight. I'll be like, what y'all talking about at midnight? Like, what we
man,
doing? What we
listen,
doing?
let me tell you, like my friend that lives in um a lot of people might know him because he's a producer and he's worked with a lot of people. Focus. He had something to do with this project, and him and Busta have worked together for years. But when I saw him and Busta Rhymes like on his Instagram, when I kept seeing pictures of him and Busta Rhymes, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What y'all doing?" Like I was like you be looking at it. What y'all doing?
What y'all doing?
You gonna share with me, or you gonna make me wait like everybody else? Like,
come on, be like us
so
common folk.
yes, I'm common folk. So I'm
Yes.
excited. Like I'm like super hyped about it. Like it's like because when it comes out, I can play it in my car and drive to work and be loud and ignorant in the morning on Friday. So I'm super excited about it.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Um, I feel like whoever I want to stand for this week, I've already stand for them because I was stand for Alex Isley, but I stand for her. I've stand for Xavier Omar. I have stand for her. Who else do I want to stand for? I don't want to stand for nobody this week. I stand for everybody that I really want to stand for this week.
I don't have anybody to stand for, but I have been noticing certain things for me that I want to kind of bring to the podcast, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
I have been finding like up and coming artists that most people don't know about, and I kind of want to drop names of people.
Okay.
So, first one I want to drop is this guy that's I follow on Instagram. The first time I heard him was on we talked about Kai a long time ago. That was years ago. But he's a friend to her, and he also sings. His name is Dine, Jaydean. He doesn't have any major releases, but he he has music that he has probably it's on SoundCloud. I just haven't dug deep into it, but he puts stuff on his Instagram account. So I hear him all the time, and he has good music. But the one that I want to talk about today, really talk about, hold on, is a guy that I stumbled on Twitter last night, like just last night. And I saved his tweet so that I could. Here we go. His name on Twitter is Xian Bell.
Okay.
And he's from DC.
Okay.
But the reason what made me come across his tweet, because his tweet went viral. And he said, I was raised by a single mom growing up, and she knew I was scared of Busta Rhymes. So whenever she wanted me to go to bed, she would cut off the lights in the apartment and scream, woo-ha.
Got you all in check.
Yeah. He said, and my little ass used to be like, no, not Busta Bust. So what happened was I saw the tweet and I was what you're doing? I was laughing. But then underneath it, he was like a little plug because I'm a musician. And he put up a video of a song he has out called Dollars and Promises, I think it's called. Okay. When I tell you it's some good shit. And then he put up 2 more singles that he has out. One is called Fired Up, and one is called Hours.
Okay.
And he is on Instagram as Xian Xian_Bell Bell.
Okay.
He's a cute little boy, but his music is pretty good.
All right, I'll add
So
them.
I'm gonna try to find new people that y'all may not have heard of. I'll send them to you first, Nikki, so that you can see what I'm talking about. But I just happened to come. I mean, if he hadn't said I'm a musician, I just would have looked at the Busta Rhymes thing and laughed and then kept.
That's funny. Like, oh no, not Busta Bust.
Not Busta Bust, and I was like,
what he gonna do on Friday?
Right, I was like, oh my god, this is fucking hilarious. Like, and of course, because I'm thinking to myself, oh, I'm probably the same age as his mama. Like that's what I'm thinking. Like when I was looking at it, but I was laughing so hard, and I think that everybody got wind of his tweet. But I'm hoping everybody gets wind of his music because it's actually very good. It's very well done. I think you will enjoy.
Okay. I'm game for anything new. So yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm trying to think what else do I have. We don't have any sexual behavior in the ghetto.
No, not this week. I harmed myself at work today, so I couldn't really focus.
But that's okay. That's okay. Look, if you are interested in some sexual behavior in the ghetto, go listen to Xavier Omar's album. It'll get you some.
Yeah, like I'm gonna have something next week. This week, I just like if I don't know the lyrics, but I mean this one song that the little boy did called "Fired Up." That's some sexual behavior in the ghetto. If you go listen to it,
ma'am. Right, go get the lyrics.
Go ahead and listen to the little boy because
right,
he was saying about some things. That's what the children do. Like I don't have, but it was melodic. Let me say it.
Okay, look, okay.
That's the word I use. It was melodic.
Okay. Okay. I believe you. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me look in the book. Make sure. No. Nope. Nothing on the next page. So next week you want to do the two girl harmony. What I was talking about before. What's next?
Yeah, we can do that.
November. Yeah, next week is November.
Yeah, we can do that.
So
that works.
Okay. Next week we would be doing two girl harmony featuring some people that I mentioned. Jhene, who else did I say? Jazzy Fat Nasties,
Van Jess, look, Chloe and Halle.
Yes.
You know we gotta throw them on there.
Love them. Still listening to that album to this day.
Yes.
So yeah.
I told my sister said she never listened to it. I said, I need for you to go back and re-examine. That was a good record.
What?
Right.
Wait, say that again. What?
I said, I said it. Right. Look, he said, say, huh? What? She said she didn't listen to it. Like,
I'm gonna pray for her. In my prayers tonight, she will be in them.
I don't know. Weird when she said that. I was
like what? Okay. Look, all right. So next week we're gonna have the Eric Bellinger hour. Yes. I'll talk about Extinction Level Event too.
Yeah.
Look, we have mapped out the whole week.
We got 2 albums and a topic. That's it.
That's it. What more do you want from us?
That is it. Oh my God. Like,
yes,
here's the thing. I already know what the Eric Bellinger record sounds like, but I'm gonna listen to that thing from start to finish. Like
and you gotta give out some recommendations too. Now, don't forget about the recommendations. If you on a date, you want to listen to this. If you about to get you some booty, you want to listen to this. If you miss your girl, listen to this.
I cannot wait, son. I cannot wait. I just love it.
Yes. So as always, thank you guys for joining, sharing, liking, commenting, DMing, texting, all of the things that y'all do. I got a text message today. Are y'all doing the podcast this week? Don't come for us. We are busy women, okay? Don't you? Well, I noticed you ain't see nothing next. Hey. We busy, okay?
Look.
We busy. All right.
We working on it. Look, we working on it.
Okay, Jesus Christ. All right, look, bam. Here's your podcast for this week. See
y'all. Boom.
Bye.
Bye.